Are you serious? Are you serious? Everybody just calm down. Just calm down. Get some coffee and just calm down, all right? But it's getting crazy out there. I've got some breaking news. I'm going to share it with you in just a moment. But first, let me put a shout out, if I could right now, for www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. If you're over 40 years old and you're planning to retire someday, the window to protect what you've built may be smaller than you realize. Okay, here's a question most people never ask. Is your portfolio built for what's coming next? Many investors in their 40s and 50s discovered they have little to no exposure to precious metals. That means their savings are largely tied to the markets or policies and paper assets with very little protection if conditions change. And believe me, as I'm going to show you, they're changing. As retirement moves from someday to on the horizon, protecting what you've already built becomes just as important as growing it. That's where Noble Gold comes in. They're helping investors reduce their risk by adding physical gold to their portfolios. That's right, gold, a biblical currency. And right now may be a smart time for you to check in with Noble Gold Investment. There's no pressure. There's no sales gimmicks. Just clear answers and a strategy built around your goals. Find out about it right now. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com or call them on the phone at 877-646-5347. And if you qualify, and you probably do, they'll give you this coin, 3 ounces of pure silver of Thomas Jefferson. What? 3 ounces? Guys, silver's at $92 an ounce right now. 3 times 92, that's almost a $300 coin. They'll give it to you for free to help you jumpstart your retirement funds today. Tell them Pastor Paul Begley sent you. You'll be glad that you did. Okay, so here's what's going on, guys. Yes, the beast cometh. Believe me, it's coming faster than you can imagine. And the webinar is only 8 days away. That's coming faster than you can imagine. But let me tell you why I say that the beast is coming. You get your tickets. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. All right, so President Trump is threatening. He's doing more than threatening. He is going to invoke the Insurrection Act in Minnesota because the knucklehead governor up there, Tim Walz, and that's his words. He called himself a knucklehead, and now we know he really is. This guy is clueless. I mean, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. And here's the thing, that mayor in Minneapolis, that guy's even, the box of rocks. I mean, what? So let me just say this right now. President Donald Trump today threatened, just an hour ago, he threatened to use the Insurrection Act in Minnesota as tensions escalated after another shooting involving a federal officer. Guys, the state of Minnesota is a beautiful state. I mean, it's an incredible state. It's gorgeous. The people there are beautiful. But these outside agitators, professional agitators, are coming into that city along with all those massive Somalians and all those illegals and all of those sleeper cells and all of that corruption and fraud and the fake daycare centers, and now those little agitators driving around with their SUVs, parking in front of people, yelling and screaming and flipping the bird. I mean, are you serious? And now getting in the way, now confronting ICE agents, now actually hit them with snow shovels and pushing and shoving. Somebody else, another guy, they took an agent down, and he ended up shooting one in the leg, and so it's getting ugly. Now, these protesters, they're not protesters. They're not the Minnesota people. These are professional agitators. No barking. No barking. No barking. I'm live. Benji, stop it. Oh, boy. See, that's an agitator right there. That's the... Benji! I'll be right back. Out. Both of you out of here. Out. Go. You just won't go. I hate to use the Insurrection Act on those two. But anyway, so they're professional agitators, okay? Now, these professional agitators have gathered in Minnesota and nationwide in a week after the federal officer shot and killed Renee Good, who was a professional agitator, and went around from city to city and then wound up all day long agitating, getting in the way, and then threatening and running into and hitting on purpose a federal agent. She got shot and she's dead. But you would think that the governor would say, all you people go home. We're shutting down. No more protesting allowed. I'm sending in my police. I'm telling them to start arresting every time someone comes. Leave, isolate. No, you don't see that. That would be leadership, Tim Walz. That's real leadership. Tim Walz, you're creating this chaos, fighting against the federal government because you don't want anybody to look down and see that $9 billion of fraudulent daycare money to the Somalian mafia. And it's just insane. If the corrupt politicians in Minnesota don't obey the law, President Trump said, and stop these professional agitators and these insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to this travesty that is taking place in that once great state of Minnesota. Trump said that this morning. Trump previously had levied the same threat against the protesters in Portland and in Chicago and in Los Angeles, and that were demonstrating and agitating, but that's really bad up here in Minnesota. And though he deployed the National Guard troops to those cities, it was not done under the Insurrection Act. He just did it, okay? Not under the Insurrection Act. But this time, he is saying he may just do it, okay? He may just do it. Now, can he do it? Some people are asking the question. Yes, he can. As President Donald Trump has the legal authority to potentially invoke the Insurrection Act, which would allow him to deploy the U.S. military forces domestically for law enforcement purposes. The president has broad discretion in determining when this necessity and the conditions for this act's use has been met, a power upheld by the Supreme Court back in 1827. The Insurrection Act is a statute that allows the president to use the military in three general scenarios. Number one, upon the request of a state's governor or legislature to suppress an insurrection or domestic violence. He's not going to get that because Tim Walz, knucklehead, is not going to call. Number two, without a state's request, if the president determines that unlawful obstructions, combinations, or assemblages, or rebellion make it impractical to enforce the laws of the United States by ordinary course of judicial proceedings. That definitely sounds like is what's happening. That's absolutely what's happening right now. Guys, it's crazy. Or a third reason would be without a state's request to suppress violence or a conspiracy that deprives inhabitants of a constitutional right, and state authorities are unable or unwilling to protect that right. That sounds like that one too. So definitely the president can do this and will do this if this doesn't stop. And I just really think that it's beyond, you know what, get it done. President Trump, get it done. Shut him down. Shut it down. And just shut it down. Just like you're probably going to have to shut down the government of Iran. Now, guys, I did a breaking video last night. Here we go with the here come the agitators, even in my chat room, as you can see. Lula After Party, okay, is just in the chat room agitating. We get agitators too. They come here, and then we have moderators that do the Insurrection Act here, and they'll ban you, but anyway, and these are bots. A lot of these are bots. So the fact that I'm just talking about this, the algorithms out there alert the bot world, the demonic bot world, and they send in their crew, and they create a lot. And then we got a few agitators that just show up because they know who Paul Begley is. But that doesn't matter to me. So here's the deal. What we have right now, last night, I did a video about the HPM, I think it was called. I can't remember at the top of my head now. Give me a moment. Just what was that thing called? Oh, you would think I would remember. Yeah, HPM Bloom. The HPM Bloom, which was a laser or microwavable type beam that is able to fry all the components within a certain area, okay? And apparently the United States did that right over top of the prison where Iranians were going to execute some of the people who've been innocently protesting, wanting this insanity of this crazy regime, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei regime. So this HPM Bloom detonation proved very effective, so effective that the Iranians did not execute nobody and are now trying to say we're not going to do nothing else. We're not going to do nothing else. They know they have no chance against the United States military. And if they don't want, and I think Trump is giving them one last chance. I don't think it's going to work because these guys will never stop. They really won't. They are butchers. They are murderers. They are brutal in Iran. I'm talking Iran. But right now, let's talk about the United States. The Insurrection Act. President Trump very close to enacting the Insurrection Act. It's really sad. Can you believe the corruption? Imagine this. Tim Walz, come one hair of becoming the vice president of the United States under Kamala Harris. What a disaster. It would have been, it's just beyond a disaster to think that could have happened. Guys, the left has gone so far against the wall. They have went so far off the rocker. They have completely ran off the rails. They've jumped the fence. They've completely escaped from the reservation. They've escaped from the asylum, really from asylum asylums, it's I don't even want to know. These people have just it's insane. The asylums can't control. They've lost their minds. They're losing their soul. It's unbelievable. And the immigration workers are trying every way they can to help eradicate this country from so many criminals, from drug cartels, so many violent gang members, so many pedophiles, so many child traffickers, so many drug pushers, many of which are illegal and came here. And then there's the sleeper cells. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's what's really going on in Minneapolis. They have been going around, and they know where these Somali sleeper cells, not only Somali, but others from other Middle Eastern countries, these radical Islamist sleeper cells who have been infested. It's like an infestation in the city of Minneapolis and in Minnesota. It's really sad. There's so many wonderful, great, proud Americans that live in Minneapolis and that live in Minnesota. It's a great state. For them to have to put up with this is unbelievable. But they're going to have to get rid of the corrupt governors and mayors and corrupt members of Congress like Ilhan Omar. They have got to Minnesota's got to get rid of these people and start putting in conservative Christian leadership that can help turn this thing around. It's really, they got to do this. We need to pray for the wonderful people of, here comes another one now, Rob Brown. Here comes another one. And again, these are bots. And they show up. Don't worry, Miss ZD gets rid of them, and she'll get them out the door real fast. But it's just what we're dealing with now. This is an absolute, but we have breaking news right now. President Donald Trump is on the verge of enacting putting in, he's about ready to declare an insurrection act and send in the military to deal and to help the ICE agents continue their job of eliminating the criminal, illegal aliens that have come into the country. Now, listen to this. The discretion of the Insurrection Act. Now, this law is very broadly, vaguely written, but it was approved and upheld by the Supreme Court in 1827, okay? And in which it gives a basis for the president a wide latitude in deciding when to invoke it. Past presidents like Dwight D. Eisenhower, he invoked it. He had to. And so did George H.W. Bush during the 1992 Los Angeles riots. He had to, okay, when state leaders couldn't take care or wouldn't take care of the situation. So it is a tool of last resort. You don't want to do it. But if the leadership in a state won't do it, and if the people and if the law enforcement can't do their job and are under threat, and if the citizens of a certain city or state are in trouble, the president of the United States has a fiduciary responsibility to put down the violence. And so here comes Rocky Island, another bot. And so you can see how and so I'm saying this because those of you watching right now and can see the chat room, that you can see how this organized bots, it's the same thing. These are paid agitators that agitate good YouTube channels like mine. And the same thing goes on in the cities. These are paid agitators who only thing they want to do is stir up the milieu and try to create chaos. But you can't create chaos where there is good people. At some point, the good will outweigh the bad. The light will come shining through the darkness. And Jesus Christ is the answer to all of the questions that all of us are facing in these end times. I'll tell you that right now. I'll be right back, guys, with more right after this song.
As for me and my house, we will serve you, Lord, lifting holy hands in worship.
Israel Hall, folks.
We will not bow down to the gods of man. We will worship the God of Israel. You are holy, holy. There is no one else like you. You are holy, holy. There is no one else like you. As for me and my house, we will serve you, Lord, lifting holy hands in worship. We will not bow down to the gods of man. We will worship the God of Israel. You are holy, holy. There is no one else like you.
Come on, sing it.
You are holy, holy. There is no one else like you. Choose this day whom you will serve. Come on, choose this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve you, Lord. We will serve you, Lord. Oh yeah, yeah. We will not bow to the gods of man. We will not bow to the gods of man. We will worship the God of Israel. We will not bow to the gods of man. We will not bow to the gods of man. We will worship the Kadoshata Inkamoka Adonai. Kadoshata Inkamoka Adonai. Kadoshata Inkamoka Adonai. Kadoshata Inkamoka Adonai. You are holy to the ends of man, holy to the ends of man. There is no one else like you. You are holy to the ends of man, holy to the ends of man. There is no one else like you. We will not bow down to the gods of men. We will worship God of Israel.
Boy, tonight with Mike from around the world is going to be amazing. That was Israel Hall, formerly Jacob. You can get their album. It's on our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Guys, it's going to be an amazing broadcast tonight starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, maybe earlier if things break loose. We'll be ready for this broadcast. Mike around the world is going to join us. Also, Agent X is going to join us tonight. This is going to be a doubleheader tonight. So you don't want to miss it. It's going to be powerful. And there's going to be a lot of questions about this HMP Bloom weapon that we're hearing was used. We're also going to talk about the Insurrection Act that President Trump is considering doing in Minneapolis. We're going to be talking about the Iranian situation, the uprising there. How close are we to Gog and Magog? We're going to be talking about all of the different things happening around the world. It's incredible how things are literally Venezuela. The matter of fact, the opposition leader, the lady who really won the election and they stole it from her, she's the opposition leader in Venezuela who won the Nobel Peace Prize. She's going to be in the White House today meeting with President Donald Trump. Remember, when she won the Nobel Peace Prize, she said, I dedicate this to Donald Trump. She's really the person that should be the president of Venezuela. That's who they really want if they could get rid of all this corrupt regime and the the people that are still in it. It's a problem. Okay, you can't drain the Caracas swamp that easy. We found that out. We are still finding that out in our nation right here in America. So don't miss tonight's broadcast at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on The Coming Apocalypse. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Stay with us. And the beast is coming. We're 8 days away. The webinar is Friday night, January 23rd. Get your tickets right now. Go to my website right now, if you can, and order it now so that I can get you in the link because, man, I'm telling you, there's going to be a ton of people wanting to watch this webinar. It is incredible. Incredible. Stan Dale blew my mind. Agent X blew my mind in those interviews. Matter of fact, and I already know that John, the AI guy, I know that Mike from around the world, I know that Daniel Lemire. I mean, Daniel Lemire, think about this. Here's a guy he's one of the founders of the blockchain system and cryptocurrency system. He started up several startup companies that helped develop it. I mean, this guy was learning how to write codes, software codes in elementary school. He's a prodigy. He's an incredible, and he ended up starting several different companies. He sold a lot of them off. He's made he's worth almost $1 billion, and yet now he got saved, and he's focused on prophecy and how he's trying to understand when is the Lord coming back. I mean, he's really wanting to try to understand how close, because the Bible says we won't know the day or the hour, but we can see the day approaching. How close are we, guys? And so he is using his analytical mind, his incredible capability to dig deep and to study the scriptures to see if he can find where and how close we are. Just how close are we? Well, I can tell you we're close. And wow, what a fascinating mind. And he understands how this blockchain system could be and probably will be used somehow in this mark of the beast system that's coming. So we got to find out what he's got to say about it. Mike Run the World, we got to find out what he knows about it. Guy Morris, incredible analytical prophetic voice. Dr. Joy Pugh, amazing. All of these folks and more. I'm bringing in more. So, I mean, Stan Deo, Agent X. Are you serious? So, guys, get your tickets right now. Get your tickets right now. Go to publiclyprophecy.com. Order your ticket now. Be ready for the webinar of the year. Maybe the best one ever. I'm not sure. We'll see. But it is going to be, it's a right now word. That's for sure. The beast cometh, and Christ is coming too. That's the main one. I'll be back with more. Give your life to Jesus Christ. He is the King of Kings, and he is the Lord of Lords. God bless.